Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Gemma and today we're gonna do a full body Pilates workout with this resistance band. If you don't have a band, you can do every exercise without it, but I would recommend you to have one to really feel the burn. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat. We're gonna start in a seated position, just facing the front of your mat with the band around the wrists. Palms of your hands are facing one another, and then legs are open hip width apart. Try to send the feet a little bit closer to the front of your mat so you have a lot of space between your heels and your hips. And then from here, we're gonna start. Take a deep breath in, reach with the arms forward, elongating your spine. When you exhale, round your spine, lean back, send the chin to your chest. Again, inhale to come back up, slightly pressing your arms out. Exhale, round your spine, lean back, drawing the navel all the way up and in. 3 more times like this. Inhale. Exhale, round, lean back. Look between your thighs here. Nice. Inhale, crown of your head reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale to round, making a C curve with your body, ribs to hips. And one last time. Inhale. Exhale, round and lean back. Beautiful. Come back up into a seated position. Now we're gonna inhale to round the spine, roll back. When you exhale, come back up into a seated position and then open your arms and close. We inhale to round the spine, lean back. Exhale, come back up, open and close your arms. So we use every exhalation to roll up into seated, long spine, and then pressing the arms out and send them back in. Exhale, open your chest, crown of your head reaching up. Round your spine on the inhale, chin to chest. Exhale up, open and close your arms. We're gonna be doing this 6 more times at your own pace. Round and lean back, inhale, use the core muscles. Exhale, seated position, close your ribs here. 5. Keep breathing. Inhale, round and lean back. Exhale, long spine, open and close your arms. Try to keep a soft bend in your elbows here, so you're not hyperextending your arms. The shoulders are away from the ears. Let's do last 2. Exhale up, open and close, and one last time, round the spine, inhale. Exhale, come back up, open and close 6 times. Every time you exhale, you just open the arms to the sides. 4. Keep the spine nice and long. Last 2. And one last time, slowly release. Take a couple circles with the shoulders up, back and down, and then relax the shoulders down. Now we're gonna grab the bend here, extending the arms in line with the shoulders. Palms of your hands are facing out this time, and then just grab the band really strong. Big breath in here to elongate your spine, sit nice and tall, relax the shoulders down. When you exhale, we're gonna lean back, bend your left elbow, and look over the left shoulder. Keep pressing with your right arm forward. Inhale, come back up, seated position, long spine, extend the left arm. Exhale to switch. Bend your right elbow, lean back, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, long spine. Exhale. We're working both arms here because the arm that stays towards the front of the mat, we're pressing it out as well, keeping the tension on the bend the whole time. Exhale, bend the elbow, lean back, look over the shoulder. Now we're working the obliques as well as our arms. The obliques are the sides of the core. So we really make sure that when we lean back, we draw the navel all the way in, keeping the shoulders away from your ears. This is really spicy for our shoulders. Let's go. 4. Inhale, back to center, extend the arms forward. Exhale, bend the elbow, lean back. 3 more. Really nice. Last 2. On the last one, we're gonna stay for tiny little pulses, bending the elbow a little bit more for 5. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bend your right elbow, lean back. Tiny pulses, reaching back with the elbow, but also leaning back. 3, 2, and 1. Extend both arms, inhale, and exhale, relax. Flex your feet so your toes are pointing up to the ceiling. We're gonna place the band around the soles of your feet and then create tension already on your bend. So your legs are open, as wide as your hips, or even a little bit wider depending on your bend. Now make sure you have space behind you. We're gonna roll all the way down. Extend the arms forward in line with the shoulders. Inhale to elongate your spine. Exhale, draw the navel in, tag the tailbone under, and 1 vertebra at a time, start rolling all the way down. How slow can you go? Placing the lower back down, then the middle back, then the upper back, and then slowly bring your hands behind your head with your elbows nice and wide. We take a deep breath in here. When you exhale, send the knees close to your chest. Keep flexing your feet all the time. We inhale here to prepare. Keep pressing out with your feet. Exhale, lift the head, lift your chest, extend your legs, open and close. We bend the knees, knees to chest. Lower your head down, inhale. Exhale to come back up. Keep the lower back down onto the mat when you extend your legs. We want to keep the spine nice and flat. Inhale, bend your knees, knees to chest. Exhale, come back up, open and close your legs. Really nice. Shoulders away from your ears. Look between your thighs every time you exhale. If this is too hard for you, you can also extend the legs up to the ceiling and then you bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, come back up. So the goal here is to keep the spine as flat as possible on the mat, making sure that we're using our core. Really nice. Let's do this 4 more times. Exhale, come back up, open and close. Shoulder blades off the mat every time you send your head up. For 3. Good. 2 more. On the last one, we're going to stay with the legs extended. And every time you exhale, open the legs. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Let's go. 5. 4. Keep breathing. Core is really strong. Can you curl up a little bit higher? 2. And 1. Bend your knees, lower your head, and relax. We're going to do now the crisscross, starting by sending the left elbow towards the right knee. Keep flexing your feet. Keep the tension on the bend the whole time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Extend the left leg all the way out. Inhale, back to center. Don't touch the mat with your head. Exhale to switch. Right elbow, left knee. Extend the opposite leg. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. So we're sending the elbow to the opposite knee. Keeping the elbows nice and wide when you twist. And we want to keep the lower back down onto the mat the whole time. So we're lifting only one shoulder blade off the mat at a time. Keeping the tension, keep flexing your feet, keeping the hips as stable as possible. Let's go. 4 more. 3. Exhale, pressing the knee to chest, pressing the other leg out. 2. 1 last time. And relax. Tag the knees into your chest, hands on your shins. Take a couple rocks side to side. All right, let's place the band around the thighs, right above your knees, and then feet down onto the mat. Legs are open, just hip width apart, arms alongside of your body, palms facing down. Move your head side to side just to release any tension in your neck. And then release your head to center. And we're gonna start by taking a deep breath in to prepare. When you exhale, lift the hips up, open and close the knees. We lower the hips down, touch the mat on the inhale. Exhale, lift, squeeze the glutes, open and close the legs. Lower down, inhale. Exhale, up, open and close. Good. Lower inhale, touch the mat. Exhale, back up, open and close. Really squeezing the glutes at the top. Shoulders are away from your ears. When you send your hips up, you're resting on your shoulder blades without arching the spine. So don't flare your ribs out. The core is active. Let's go. 5 more. Lower your hips down, inhale. Exhale, up, open, close. 4. For 3. Keep breathing. Last 2. Exhale, open, close, and one last time. Stay up with your hips and just open and close your knees every time you exhale. For 8, 7, keep squeezing your glutes. 5, 4, draw the navel all the way in. 2 and 1, keep your knees open as much as you can, and then tiny pulses with your hips down and up. Down and up. These are 8 again. 7, keep breathing. 6, exhale every time you send your hips a little higher. For 3, last 2, one last time. Stay with your hips up. Close your legs as wide as your hips. Inhale. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Roll all the way down. Really nice. Send the arms up to the ceiling. Palms of your hands are facing forward. Take a deep breath in here to prepare. When you exhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lower the arms alongside of your body, and then send the right knee towards your chest. Lower the right toes down, arms up to the ceiling, lower your head. Inhale. Again, exhale with the right knee towards the chest, pressing down onto your left foot, making sure that the left knee is pointing up towards the ceiling all the time. Inhale, lower the right toes, lower your head, arms up to the ceiling, relax the shoulders. Exhale to come back up, reaching through your fingertips to the front of your mat. And like this, we do 4 more. 3, inhale, lower, exhale, come back up, reaching a little higher every time. For 2, 1 last time. Exhale up, keep the arms up to the ceiling, lower the right toes, palms are facing one another. Big breath in. Exhale, lift your hips, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Good, and from here, we're just gonna bend the right knee, lower the hips halfway down. Exhale, lift the hips, extend the right leg up. Again, bend the right knee, hips halfway down. Inhale. Exhale up, right leg goes up towards the ceiling, reaching with the toes up. Again, we try to keep the core really active. Hips are nice and square, both in horizontal. Don't let your right hip drop down. It's in line with the left hip. For 3, last 2, bend, lower the hips, exhale back up. One last time, we stay up for tiny little pulses. Reach with the right toes up to the ceiling. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee, lower the right toes down, and then slowly lower your hips down. Good, let's switch legs. Flip the palms of your hands up to the front of your mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lower the arms alongside of your body. And now is the left leg that comes to our chest. Inhale, lower the left toes down, arms up to the ceiling, lower your head, relax the shoulders. Exhale to come back up, keeping the stability in our pelvis without rocking side to side. We're moving with control. Pressing down onto your right foot. Exhale, left knee to chest, curling up a little bit higher every time. Let's go. Do this 4 more times. 3. Can you send the chin closer to your chest when you send your head up? Trying to keep the back of your neck long. One last time like this. Good, lower the left toes down, send the arms up to the ceiling, palms facing one another. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your hips. Now from here, inhale. Exhale, extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, point the toes if you can. Bend the left knee, lower your hips halfway down. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, extend the left leg up. Bend the knee, tabletop, hips halfway down. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, extend the left leg up, keeping the resistance on the bend. Keep pressing down onto your right foot. Now we're feeling the right hamstring, right glute really active. Remember to keep your hips nice and square. Let's do this 4 more times. You've got it. 3. Keep breathing, maintain your core active. For 2. 1 last time, reach with the left leg up, tiny little pulses to finish. For 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, Exhale, bend your knee, lower the left toes down, and one vertebra at a time, roll back down. Now you can hug the knees into your chest and take a couple rocks side to side. All right, place your feet down. Drop the knees towards one side, doesn't really matter which one, to come all the way up into a quadruped position with your hands and your knees onto the mat. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Try to keep this tension on your bend. Now from here, tag your toes under. We take a deep breath in to prepare. Draw the navel all the way in and up. When you exhale, send the knees off the mat, just 1 centimeter off the mat. Now stay here, inhale. Exhale, open and close the knees. Lower the knees down, tap the mat, inhale. Exhale up, open and close the knees. Good, tap the mat on the inhale. Exhale up, open and close. Like this, we do 6 more. Pushing the floor away with your hands so the shoulders are away from the ears. Good, creating space between the shoulder blades. And like this, we do 4 more. You've got it. 3, keep the core active. Last 2. Last 1, stay up and just open and close the knees every time you exhale for 6, 5, 4, last 3, good, 2, and 1. Stay here, step back with your right leg, then with your left. Push-ups, you can drop your knees down or keep the knees off the mat, opening the legs as wide as your hips. We slide forward, inhale, bend the elbow, chest goes down, exhale, push up. These are 6, come on, you can do this. You can also do it with your knees down, keeping your knees together, feet up, and then when you bend the elbows, keep your elbows next to your ribs. When you exhale, push up, extending your arms. Good, if you are with your knees down, try to not sink with your hips down. So we're creating this diagonal line from the knees to the shoulders. Good, let's go for 3. Exhale, push up for 2. 1 last time. Drop the knees, untag your toes, and sit all the way back to your hips, to your heels, child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Very nice. Slowly walk with your hands to your right, opening the left side of your body. And then slowly walk with your hands to your left, opening the right side of your body. Breathing here. Very nice. Walk with your hands to the front of your mat. Come back up into this quadruped position. On your next inhale, drop the belly, sitting bones reaching up. Open your chest and look up. Exhale, pushing the floor away, round the spine a lot. Send the chin to your chest. 1 more time like this. Inhale. Exhale to round. Very nice. Find your neutral spine. Big breath in. Exhale, sit back to your heels into a seated position. Take a couple circles with the shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, and relax. Move your head side to side, keeping the shoulders away from your ears, and relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.